Greetings, everyone. Just want to do a quick update. Completed day 5 on the endurance challenge that I'm doing. So I did my 10K run. I did all the calisthenics, all the weight workouts, and the abs. Had a really good workout. It felt good. Decided yesterday that I would start eating a lot more and start taking a lot more protein shakes. So I really want to build my weight up to a point where I don't have to worry about losing too much going into these runs. I still got 2 days left after today. Starting this morning, I had 3 full days left of the workouts. So, real quick update on my weight. Yesterday, I really did load up yesterday. I loaded up good in the DFAC on lunch, and then I went down. I had a foot-long Subway. I got a rotisserie chicken on wheat bread, and in between all that, I had multiple protein shakes, and I did some oatmeal too. I didn't really load up on like bad foods, fatty foods, or trans fats foods, like hamburgers and pizzas and hot dogs. I didn't, but I did definitely take in a lot more calories. Last night when I left, I was at 184. Now that's not like a really good weight. It's sort of it's like it's an artificial weight, because I was holding all that food inside of me. So I go to bed last night and I weighed at 184, and I thought, let's see how much I lose overnight. I'm gonna digest all this food and come in and weigh the next day. I was 179 this morning going into my run, and that actually felt pretty good. When I actually ran and went down to 176. Still, it's superficial, the weight, because I'm holding in a lot of food. Of course, by now it would have actually gone down quite a bit more, but I did eat, so I'm kind of maintaining that. I haven't weighed myself the past few hours. The last time I weighed myself, I was 176 exactly. I was like 175.8. So weight went down a little bit, but I've eaten since then, so I'm hoping it went back up, and we'll see what I weigh tonight before I go to bed, what I weigh in the morning coming in. I haven't had any protein shakes today. I felt like I ate enough yesterday that the thing is that weight's not going to stay on. You're going to lose it. You're going to lose it right away. It's just artificial because you've got food in your stomach, and as it's being metabolized, going through your system, or being digested, going through your system, being metabolized, you tend to hold on some of that weight until you use the restroom again, you do some workouts, you get a more natural weight once you sweat it out. And I'm going back to my regular diet, the calorie deficit in the morning, the 6 hours in between each meal for the most part. Actually, today it's been 6 hours between each meal. I haven't done any eating, not even any snacking. So probably should get a few more calories in just to make sure I can maintain that. But I want to see what's going to happen to my weight now that I've really kind of stacked on a lot of calories. I went in kind of heavy last night, went in a little heavier today going into my run. So what are the runs going to do with all the cardio and the burning of the calories? Where is that going to put me in, like, say, 2 days? So where is that going to put my weight after a couple of days, after I've really digested all that food and I've continued on with my cardio and my workouts? I'm going to definitely lose some weight. That's really what I wanted to know. If I could stack on a few pounds, it would take me probably, I think, a full 2 days to really see, like 48 hours. Like if I put on ate this many calories within a day's period, how many pounds could I actually put on, after 48 hours? Once that food is digested and metabolized, how much weight can I add on? And how much that weight could I add on and keep up, doing these workouts, So I'm kind of really curious about that too. I think we're going to be okay for the rest of the time. I only got 2 days left now. I know I'm hitting up over 175. I should stay above 175 if I get close to that mark again. Back to the protein shakes, and probably a little bit more, maybe an in-between meal. I could go down and get a to-go plate in between dinner or lunch and supper, and I can bring it over here. And it can be all meats. You can just get more calories like that. So, and I can keep that 175 and above, because my plan is that after all of this, I really want to focus on loading up on proteins, loading up on as many of those good calories as I can, and try to increase my weight, now that I've burned off all that extra belly fat that I wanted to, and not all of it, but a good portion of it will be burned off. Now I can increase some weight, to about 180. That's really all I want to get up to, is about 180. Find a natural weight right there that I can feel good running, doing my exercise, not being tired all the time and sluggish, you know, like I normally am when I'm over 200. I've been over 200 a few times in my life, and not a good weight for me to be carrying around. I really don't like it. I don't like the way I feel. It doesn't take me long to get it back down, but I've always struggled to get below 195. I mean, there was at one time, it was just 2014, I was getting ready to do another physical because I was getting ready to go back overseas, and my blood pressure was a little bit higher just because of the weight. And so I really was fighting hard to get down below 200, and I didn't think I was going to make it. And I finally did, and I finally got to where I could just get around 196, 197 at my best. And the problem was, you know, just like I've talked about in other videos, is, you know, exercise alone isn't enough, because if you're exercising but you're still eating crap, you're just going to keep that weight. You're basically going to maintain. You're not going to increase. You're not going to decrease. And if you just diet and you're not really getting any exercise, you know, you're probably dieting on stuff that's giving you a lot of carbs and a lot of sugars anyway. So you're going to increase weight even on a diet. You know, you got to have that exercise, and you've got to cut out carbs, and you've got to cut out sugars. I see that now. I think I've proven it to myself. At the end of all of this, I'm going to do an outline and basically go over the results. You know, what happened, what did I go through, what did I experience day to day. Also, I'll include the carnivore diet, you know, being on that carnivore diet and what it's done as I've worked out, and in these endurance workouts, and how I could eat as much as I wanted to in protein and carnivore. Didn't have a change. Matter of fact, I would still lose weight because I was doing a little bit too much cardio. But then if I went over and I ate, you know, more of the bad foods, higher in carbs, higher in sugars, you know, then yeah, I could put on some pounds almost immediately, you know, and they would tend to stay. I'd have to burn those off again. So anyway, I want to do an update on all that, you know, after the fact. So today, right now, this is just a completion of day 5 update. I still feel good. I'm still actually dropping weight, but I was able to put in enough calories yesterday and still have that food in me today that didn't really get a chance to get a true weight. So I was still probably just a little bit heavy. We'll see what I am tonight at the end of the day. I should still be around 179. At least I'm hoping to be that way. If I am, then I'll feel better coming in the morning, because I'm gonna be probably like 176. And that'll be more of a true weight, you know, for me right now. And anyway, guys, I hope everybody's doing good in their workouts. If you're doing them, keep it up. Stay positive, stay fit, stay healthy.